help you? I said, can I help you? I am right in thinking you were on my property, aren't I?
It's going to ruin them, that, you know, leaving them out in all weathers.
Oh, that's good advice coming from you.
What?
Well, I'm surprised you don't just sell that house and all move into the front garden.
Look, Farnham, I was thinking about making you an offer for that lot, but somehow I don't think I'll bother now.
Sorry, I prefer them to go to a proper home. Otherwise, they get binned. Didn't you see Dixon snooping around our front?
Some of us have got work to do.
Yes, well, I couldn't stand that office. I mean, now I'm working my notice, I'm probably a Hey, you're not going, are you?
I've got the clean tune presentation after lunch. Anyway, can't expect me to work in this squalor.
Ah, that's what I wanted to talk to you about.
Oh, Max, we've done all the talking there is to do. All I want is a real kitchen, even if it means dragging the damn thing back inside again.
I've been having a word with Jeffrey.
You got a job?
No, we didn't actually talk about
Well,
that.
press him a bit harder, then.
Yes, I will.
You can't go on like this, Max. You're just skiving your notice away. It's so unprofessional. Why didn't you get a job before you resigned?
Because I couldn't stand it there, that's why.
Lots of people have jobs they can't stand. They don't just pack them in.
Look, I didn't do it lightly, you know. I knew as soon as I walked into that office I was making a terrible mistake, but I sweated it out for 3 whole weeks. Don't think I haven't worried myself sick thinking about the cars and the mortgage and Susanna and her damned maintenance.
Just worried, that's all. We can't go on forever on my money.
Look, I'll speak to Jeffrey soon. Let's just stick to the kitchen, shall we? Now then, a contact of his will put these in for us next week whilst we're away. Guaranteed. 108.
Like a few chips with your tomato sauce, do you?
Do I know you?
Hey! What have you been up to lately?
Listen, that.
Thought you might have come over to Tramia.
Haven't had time, been busy. How'd you get on with the YTS?
The boss said he hasn't made up his mind.
Do you reckon you'll get on?
I don't know, I've missed a bit of training and that, so...
Still in love with Paula, are we?
No, it's revising. It's like sailing all the way over there and then coming back. It does your head in.
Paula doesn't like you going, does she?
She doesn't mind.
Thought you said she hated football.
She's just not interested in it at all. If I went there every night, I'd never get to see her, would I? Anyway, how's the love of your life? See it?
How much?
3,000.
You haven't got a job.
Yeah, but the bank says it's okay.
You tell them you resigned?
I'll get a job, no problem.
Sure about this?
We need a new kitchen, don't we?
Well, it's half the price I'd expect to pay. Just hope they're not a bunch of cowboys.
Right, well, I'll tell them to go ahead then.
They can do it while we're away.
Yeah, sure. Jeffrey says it's all right. Anyway, Margaret will be here.
Suppose we better say yes, then.
Great. There is one problem, though. Got to get things ready before they start.
Like what?
Well, there's replastering and a new electric socket and, a new outlet for a dishwasher.
How the hell do you expect to get that lot done by Sunday night?
Well, I thought that I'd do it myself.
In 2 days?
Could take a couple of days off work.
Oh, Max, you're going to walk out of that job with about £5 the amount of time you're taking
It's only
off.
a couple of days.
God, I wish you'd stayed at Creston's. You can make a start by getting shut out of that lot outside.
Yes, I'll see to it.
We've run Dixon's interest.
You must be joking. Rather burn them than give them to him. Anyway, he'd only put them on his front anyway, wouldn't he?
Get rid of them, eh?
Speak to Jeffrey.
Yeah, household refuse collection, please.
You'll have to get that foursome going again.
It's a birthday next week.
Well, let's do it then, eh? What night is it?
Wednesday.
Sound, yeah?
Only thing is, our mum's fixed up this party for her, like.
Where is it? At a club or somewhere?
No, it's in the house in Old Swan.
Thought you shared a flat with some nurses.
Oh, she does, yeah, but her mum wants it in the house, like.
Why?
I don't know, she just does. Listen, do you fancy coming?
Me?
I can't promise anything, Mike, but I will ask her.
Well, can Paula come and all? Like I say, she hasn't even met her. I haven't even met her.
Just leave it to me, mate, all right?
Yeah, sound.
Listen, do you want to finish this off?
You hardly touched him.
I've got to go down the shops, get a present. I'll see you later.
Yeah, see ya.
Oh, yeah, Jeffrey, she quite likes them. I mean, all she wants is a new kitchen. Yeah, cash is no problem. No, I've arranged that with the bank. Oh. Forget the VAT. Yeah, fine by me. Hope this phone isn't tapped. Look, regarding the preparation work, you don't need to worry about it, because I'm going to do it. Yeah, well, I have done DIY before, you know. I was get Margaret to help. Sorry, Jeffrey, what was that? Yeah, fine, all right. Yes, I'll leave it to you. Jeffrey, before you go, hate bending your ear like this, but, any news on the job front?
Hey, hang on. How would I know what the hell's going on here?
I know as much as you do.
But why keep running away from me, then?
Because your flaming needle's stuck, that's why. Will you stop hassling me?
Listen, Barry, you've got the shop fitting contract, haven't you? Who else should I go to?
What side of ponytail?
What do you think I've been doing? I've phoned him over 100 times. I go round a shop site every day.
Yeah, well, that makes two of us, doesn't it? Look, if you do happen to see him, tell him he's going to get his legs broke.
You're not keeping anything from me, are you?
You what?
You heard.
Look, are you stupid as well as thick? Can't you see that the old development's gone bust?
Bust.
Yeah, that's right, bust. So it looks like you'll have to spend your life in his second-hand bread van, doesn't it? Trace. Tracy.
Hiya, are you arguing with him then?
No, well, he just blocked me in, didn't he, the maggot? Look, where have you been? What have you been doing, like? I've been looking for you for days.
What do you think I've been doing?
What, all weekend, like?
Well, just because I've sacked Nicky doesn't mean I haven't got any appointments.
So, how are you fixed for Thursday?
What about it?
I've got a job on for you.
You?
I'm being serious. It's a favour for a business associate of mine.
Well, I could fit someone in about 2:30.
No, but you can forget all about that. You'll have to cancel everything. You've got to do this.
What?
Look, I've got 8 customers lined up for you. They're all going to a wedding.
Well, I can't do it. I've got 7 clients.
Oh, well, how much is that bringing?
I can't let them down.
How much, Trace?
I don't know. About 80 quid.
Well, you can double that and put 90 on top of it.
250.
Plus an introduction to the type of people that might well use you again. This fella's got loads of money, and I've promised him.
I've never done a wedding before.
Look, I need a favour. You'll make a packet. You've got to do it.
Well, I can't do 8 for a wedding on my own.
I'll tell you what, then. Let's get in touch with Nikki. What's the number?
Don't be soft, she's sacked.
Well, it's only a one-off.
No.
Look, just get her back and then sack her again.
I can't do that.
I want this job done, Tracy.
Look, it's the principal, all right. She let me down, so I sacked her.
All right, we'll get someone else.
Like who?
Well, you must know loads of hairdressers. Find one. Look, I've got to go now. But I'm telling him you're doing the job, all right?
It's too short notice.
You've got to do this, Tracy. Don't let me down.
Sorry, love, we only got the large left. It's funny, I can always clock the serious buyer, innit?
It's the best morning we've had for ages. Stop moaning.
We'd do better, mind, if we had more stock.
We'll just go to wholesalers then. Got enough cash, haven't we?
Yeah, plenty, but it's time wasted, innit? We need to be yours selling. I still owe Meg, and I'm still up to year in debt.
I could go if you want.
Nah, and he's both of us there. I reckon we should go tonight.
What about the kids?
I'll ring Meg.
Oh, and I'll phone the wholesalers as well.
All right, then. Okay.
Josie! Josie, love! Jose! Oh, way. She hasn't gone home, has she, Mass?
She'll be back in a minute.
Great. Hey, listen. How's me stuff selling then, eh? Like hot cakes, I bet. And wait until she cops for a load of these. Don't be nosy, wait and see. Yeah. Feast your eyes on this little lot, my love. Now, is that quality or what? Feel the quality on that. Go on. Yeah.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah, listen, I'm telling you, you'll be sold out within the hour, kid.
Did Josie order this lot?
Look, you know me and Josie. If she wants something special, I'm here, man.
What's going on?
Josie, my love, there you go. Fresh supplies from your very own personal supplier.
I don't want it. Get shut of it.
You what?
Go on, get it out of here.
No, listen, I only want 50 quid for the lot.
I don't want it.
All right, I'll tell you what then. 45 quid. Now, I can't say fairer than that, can I, Josie?
We only buy from the wholesalers in town.
You weren't that fussy last term.
Last time? What last time? I don't know you.
You what?
Do you know this character of one mass?
Josie, you are making a holy show of me. Look, OK, 40 quid and that's quits, eh?
I'm sorry.
It's a bargain.
No, it's not. It's knock-off.
Thanks, Josie. Thanks a bunch.
I'm not telling you again. Get it away from this stall. We don't deal in stolen goods.
I never have to see another mop again in my entire life.
I thought it went very well.
Because your new storyboard's got a mention and Paul told him you've been burning the midnight oil.
Oh, come on, Patricia. They really like your new strategy.
My new strategy?
It's a team game.
Oh, that's one of Richard's old catchphrases, isn't it? It's a team game.
Well, it is.
Oh, yeah, it is when it comes to compliments from an important client. Get it wrong, it's a witch hunt.
What did you want? A nomination for an award?
Clean sheet is an important account, and I've just had to sit there and watch you and Paul basking in the client's admiration for my new strategy. I just thought I might get one teeny weeny little bit of credit for it in front of him.
No pat on the back, eh?
It's a matter of being valued, that's all.
You know you are.
Do I? I know damn well the previous angle would have been a disaster. So simple even a man can do it.
Not at all.
Oh, come on, Alex. It was moronic, and you know it.
Well, there's no need to be insulting.
It wasn't meant personally.
You could have fooled me.
All I'm saying is the previous angle wouldn't have worked, this one will, and we get to keep a valuable account.
OK, you two. I think we deserve a drink. Patricia, a glass or two of fizzy at the Baytree.
Not for me, thanks. I can do a bit at home.
Quick flick round with the clean sheen before hubby gets home from the office.
No need to be insulting. Bye.
We went with her strategy. What's wrong with her?
Don't ask me. Never have been able to work out our Patty. Should have a bit of fun on this murder break, eh?
She's clever, but why does she have to be so abrasive?
You'll get used to it.
I don't want to get used to it. Could cost us clients. It's a pity. She really is sharp.
So sharp it won't be easy to hang on to her.
Let's get that drink, shall we?
Great.
Damn blast. Too much for you to help.
Oh, far too much. I do hope you're going to clean that mess up. It's an eyesore.
Mr. Farnham?
Sorry?
I came the other night to see Margaret.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Well, is it all right if I see her?
Well, no, she's not in at the moment. She's taken Thomas to the park. You're very welcome to come in and wait.
All right.
Just walk me along. I'm having a bit of trouble with this, actually. Caught it on the boot.
You're lucky it didn't break in half.
Yeah. Hey, careful.
All right, where do you want it?
Round the back, please.
What's so funny? Oh, keep giggling. That Jimmy fella, the look on his face. If I hadn't done that, we'd never have got rid. He'd be putting all sorts on this. Landlord was getting suspicious.
It was bright red.
Looked like a beetroot. He thinks something's embarrassing. Probably the first time it's ever happened. Well, I'm not laughing. If he comes sniffing round here again, he'll get worse.
Oh, I like what?
Oh, ties watches round his neck and hang them up.
Hope you weren't talking about me.
Jimmy Corkill.
You should have seen he'd have been proud of her. She sent him packing with his knockoff gear.
Trying to sell you more.
Only trying. From now on, we're dead straight.
This market business was supposed to be hard work. I wish I had a job standing around jangling all day.
You didn't have your Lou.
It's no secret, is it? I thought I'd get something for the kids.
Well, there's no need, love. We get plenty already.
Yes, but I've got to get them some little thing. After all, I'll be away a while, you know.
The operation, I nearly forgotten all about it.
Yeah, I wish I had, love. God knows.
Come on now, earn yours nothing these days.
Yeah, you'll only be in for a few days, love.
Yeah, that's what you say, but it takes a while to get over, you know. And I might not be able to look after the kids for a while.
Hey, look, I've got to shoot. Jerry said you were on the phone. What did you want?
Oh, we've got to go to the wholesalers, do the kids' teas.
What's it got to be tonight?
Reception make it go, but we need stock, urgent.
Yeah, but I want to get started on the garden.
At least I'm not getting it from you-know-who.
You should have told me, that's all.
Hey, come on, you two. Now, calm down. A week ago, you could have been seeing each other through bars once a fortnight. Now, stop this bickering. I'll see to the tea.
No, you can't. You got to get ready for the RC.
I'll take my mind off it, love. Anyway, as I'm up here, might as well cook at your place. I'll save my gas bill.
You're really sure?
I'm sure, love. Just give us the keys. Right, dear.
Get something nice for tea, some nice steak.
Don't need all that. Come on now. I'll get liver. It's cheap and it'll do them more good. And you're not a millionaire yet, Josie Johnson.
Listen, I better be going.
Tell us when you're ready, Auntie Lou, and Mick will drop you back.
Ian, you do it like this.
Right, thanks.
Does she spend a lot of time out? Margaret, does she go out much?
No, not a great deal. Perhaps you could take her out a lot more now you're over here. Oh, hell. That's Patricia. And listen, she's not exactly into this sort of mess.
God, Max, the mess. Oh, sorry. Didn't know you got someone in.
This is Kieran, friend of Margaret's. Remember?
Oh, yeah, of course. Hello. What a surprise.
Sorry I'm late, Max. Met Patricia. Kieran, what are you doing here?
Well, you didn't tell me he was a plasterer. So, whilst he's over here till next week, he's going to help me with all this lot.
Look, he's in a white Toyota Supra. I don't know the reg, do I? But I mean, he's about my age. He's got a big mad ponytail on his head. Always wears a suit. Bit of a long shot, isn't it? Look, Mick, I've got to find him. I mean, you're always round town, aren't you?
Hey, shouldn't you be showing me a mugshot roundabout now?
Hey, look, I'm being serious here, you know.
Tell you what, you must be into him for some kind of debt.
It's a lot more than a jet.
So you want me to follow him?
Yeah, that's nice. Even if you have to go to Cornwall.
Just like that?
Look, I'll give you 3 times what's on the clock as long as you get me the address.
Well, what if I've got someone in the cab?
Well, just last them out. I'll tell you what, you wouldn't have lasted 5 minutes in Nick, you know. You're incorruptible.
Cornwall, eh?
Just been on the phone to Mr. and Mrs. Bishop.
You following me or something?
No, just making sure all the times and that are right for the wedding, you know.
I can't do it.
What are you talking about, Trace?
Look, I've never done it before for a wedding and... Oh, well, I'll die for making a mistake.
Well, you won't make a mistake. You've won prizes and everything, haven't you?
I've won 1 prize and we've never done a wedding before anyway, not in someone's house.
Look, you've always said you wanted to get in the big time, and now's your chance on a plate.
I'm terrified.
Well, just think of the money.
No, I didn't say yeah.
Look, how many times have you told me that you're sick of doing our women's hair, like? How many times?
You just don't understand, do you? It's gonna be a load of work. It all has to be right for a wedding, or there's murder.
Well, to be murdered if you don't do Sam Bishop's wife's hair.
Why?
Oh, look, Stacey, it's not like that. It's business, isn't it? I mean, just think about it. All them rich women there and that. They've even thrown in a ticket for the do.
For the hairdresser?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what Sam said anyway. And, look, there'll be no more working on the estate. There'll be Mossley Hill, Chilwell and all that. And even if you're not interested in the big time, look, will you just do for me, eh?
You better come in and tell me what's what.
Oh, well, I'm off now, love. The kids are okay. Jemmy's in bed, Leo's watching the telly, and I've done the washing up as well. Don't panic.
Ah, thanks, Auntie.
Hiya.
All right. Hiya.
We just see where we got left. You got already?
Hey, how about a lift for Auntie Lou?
Oh, yeah.
No, love. Thanks all the same. You save your petrol.
Don't be so soft. We got to run mass anyway.
Yeah, I'll make some room for you in the back.
Hey, and then we'll come and visit you in hospital and you can come back here then.
Back here, what for?
For convalescence. You need a couple of weeks' rest.
Come on, you've got enough to do without chasing round after me.
Don't worry about that. See you later.
Hey. Where'd you get this idea about Auntie Lou staying?
She's been good to us.
Look, it would embarrass her. She needs her independence, not to be pushed around by us. And anyway, where's she gonna sleep?
We'll manage. See you later.
Right.
I don't like people being dropped on me like that.
I thought she'd be over the moon.
He's a boyfriend, for God's sake. She's probably as embarrassed at being caught in this squalor as I am.
He's quite happy, you know, he said.
It's dead to the world. Do I handle it tidying up?
Oh, please.
It's time you went back to your lodgings.
Oh, no. No, you can't do that. Least we can do is ask him to stay for supper.
There's no need, Max.
No. He's earned it. It's hard work, that.
Kieran, would you like to stay for supper?
Yeah, thanks, Mrs. Farnham.
Good.
And I suppose you've got change to avoid clearing up.
I forgot.
I suppose you forgot those units outside as well.
No, it's all been arranged with the council. They get collected tomorrow.
And when you clear up that concrete dust or whatever it is.
I'll see to it.
People think we've got the Clampett disease. Pity his rubbish isn't going tomorrow as well.
Yes, well, I'm working on that. Might be able to solve that problem.
A plane had to make an amazing emergency landing after a mid-air collision. It was all caught on live camera action. Next.
Cut and blow, is it, Mrs. Capone?
Shut up, will ya? Would you want to do it or not? Well, you get half the money, 125 quid each. Oh, well, can't you say you're sick or you've got to go to a funeral or something? Well, I just thought you'd jump at the chance, that's all. It's a really flash do. See ya. I don't believe it. More money than she can earn in a week and she won't miss one crummy day at Anthony's salon.
I'll be back with you in a minute, Mrs. Cray.
Shut up, Rod. It's too short notice. I want to make a show of myself.
Or you might end up in a concrete overcoat.
What?
Any rich people Barry Grant knows are bound to be gangsters. Sure back and sides, is it, Mr. Corleone?
Rod, will you shut up? It's good ideas I want, not stupid remarks.
All right, Ron. You're all right, these units, aren't they? How much is he asking for them?
I know you better see him, nothing to do with me.
All right, Max.
When you stop wasting time, I suggest you have another go at my kitchen window.
Don't forget it, I've already done it.
It's filthy.
Oh, yeah, that's only the plaster dust on the inside, though, isn't it?
Oh, no, it's not. I've checked.
Oh, hey.
Look, you're already weeks behind. So if you want paying, I suggest you get on with it pronto.
Hey, hang on, he's in the middle of doing mine.
It's up to you, Sinbad. I say £4.
He's right, you know, Ron. I'm going to be down for Nicky.
Hey, Sinbad, he had no right taking you off our windows. Now get him done if you want to keep the job.
All right, will you pay us up front, then?
Don't chat. I'm not soft, no matter what he thinks.
All right, well, mate. Handy that shortcut, innit?
How did you know I was here?
I looked in your diary.
That's private.
I don't care what it is. Have you had one of these?
Well, what?
It's from the council, Pratt Rollocks. Poll tax. They've caught up with me, haven't they?
Oh, they've abolished the poll tax, haven't they?
Not last year's, they haven't.
Oh, God, don't they ever give up?
So where's yours, then?
Well, I don't know. Must be in the post, mustn't it? I'm not going to get away with it forever, am I?
It's funny how they got me first, though, isn't it, eh? I mean, you've only moved once. I've moved 3 or 4 times since they started all this palaver.
Well, what difference does that make?
It makes a big difference, stupid. Especially if someone's bubbled me.
Bubbled? You don't think it was that Joey Godden, do you?
No, I don't. It's not his style.
Oh, I don't know so much, Jimmy. Revenge and all that, mate.
Oh, revenge, yeah. You're right. But for what, eh? Bunking out of doing someone's window round?
Hang on. You accusing me of bubbling you? Would I do that to a mate?
For your sake, I hope not.
Jimmy, I don't know how you could even think that I'd do something like that.
450 quid? Where am I going to find money like that, eh?
Well, I don't know, do I?
Hey, hang on. Give us those letters.
What for? You going screwing houses?
I'm going to go and clean our rod and Tracy's windows, all right?
Well, you're a bit late, aren't you? The damage has been done. You've done it.
Oh, have I?
Yes, you have, because you bunked off while I was sick.
Too bad. Get out of it. Give us it.
What for?
Never mind what for. Mind that, will ya?
Oh, so what am I supposed to do, like?
Go and play with yourself.
Well, I just thought to give you the chance, that's all. But if you're not bothered... Oh, God, I can't find anyone else. I can't do it.
Do it on your own, then.
Oh, you've got no idea, have you? It'll be like a madhouse in there. Everything has to be timed to the minute for a wedding. If anything went wrong... God, they could sue me. I hadn't thought about that.
Ring Nikki, then. Go on, you know she's good. You know you can work with her.
Yes, and I also know she'll run off with some fella or she'll oversleep or something. No, she's sacked.
Oh, no, what do you want?
All right, kids. Just filling me buckets, OK?
What are you doing?
I am doing your windows.
What about Sinbad?
Not mind what about Sinbad. He's useless, isn't he? He's way behind on his round. I'm sorting him out. Anyway, you'll get a better job off me. Brother's property and all that, isn't it, eh?
What are you up to, Jim?
Just okay. What's he like, eh? Never off duty or what? I'm just giving the maintenance the once over, you know, checking out the tiles on the roof, paintwork, telly aerial, all that gear.
I hope that's all it is.
Oh, as if.
Hey, keep an eye on him. He's up to something, I know it.
I've got enough problems. You keep an eye on him.
Yeah, actually, could you put it further along? Yeah.
Right, OK.
We'll never be able to cook any tea in this mess.
Right, get this rubbish out. See to that wiring.
Not through there, round the back.
Oh, all right. Someone's in a bad mood this morning.
Well, Patricia would go mad with all the muck.
She just...
I could kill you, you know, wangling your way in here.
I didn't. It was his idea. He asked me.
Well, why'd you come round in the first place?
I just did.
You'd no right.
I wanted to see you.
We said we wouldn't see each other anymore. We agreed.
Right, let's have a look at that socket.
Oh, Max, look what you've done, drilling muck all over the carpet.
Clear it up. Don't worry about it.
I'll do it myself. It'll need hoovering.
Can you switch on for us, Marg?
Do it yourself.
I'll do it. Right.
How long is this going to go on for? Thomas is going to wake up.
That's it for now.
Right, juice off, Kieran. Not through there, under the stairs.
How many times do I have to tell you not over the carpet?
What do you want me to do? Take my flaming shoes off?
I wish you'd take yourself off.
Everything all right, Kieran? I mean, you want to take a couple of hours off, it's all right with me.
Oh, it's all right. I'll sort that out.
All right.
Hi, Max.
Yes. Oh, what about the top left-hand corner?
Oh, come off it. You could eat your brunch off that.
Max, there's a councillor here.
Right. Dixon's van there?
No.
Just finish off with you.
I'd watch him if I was you, mate. He wants everything done for Nottingham.
Why are you being like this? Well?
You know why?
I don't like being treated like muck. Not in front of the likes of him.
Why don't you just get your stuff and go?
He wants me to do this.
He can do it by himself.
Look, I said I'll do it. Any road, I want to be here. Oh, Margaret.
What a lot of this shifting, mate.
Yes, take it all. Take as much as you can get on.
Have you gone totally doolally?
No.
Ilka bananas?
Is that enough complaints? Not just off me.
Oh, he's woken up.
Margaret, you haven't seen anything, all right? Ah, well, that's fine. Listen, have a drink on me.
Cheers. Hi, Max. You're flashing your cash around, mate. I'll have mine, I think. £4. Isn't this Ron Dicko stuff?
Mind your own business.
Hey, if he knows you're selling it, he'll murder you.
Not if everyone keeps their mouths shut.
Oh, see, yeah, right, OK, Max.
I mean, the police still don't know who did the fiddle. Dr. Choi.
Ah.
But I do.
Right. Hey, it's £4.
Well, can you tell her to phone me when she gets in, then? Yeah. Tracy Corkle, yeah, she's got my number. OK, thanks, bye. What am I doing phoning someone that can't even do a short back and sides?
I don't believe this. He's making a job out of it.
I'm gonna have to get hold of Barry.
What do you reckon he's up to?
Look, Rod, I've told you, ask him no questions, never.
No, I mean Jimmy, not Barry.
Oh, well, he's trying to move back in here, isn't he?
Has he said anything?
No, but he will.
No, he flaming won't. I'm not having that. There's no way he gets to stay here, and that's final.
How'd you fancy chops for your tea?
I told you this morning, didn't I? I'm going out for a meal with Diana.
Oh, I must have forgot. I'm so distracted with this stupid wedding business.
Hey, we're going to that Greek place. You know, the one you went with Mark? What's it like?
It's good. It's actually better than what you get in Greece. Have you seen much of Mark?
You're not still interested in him, are you?
No, I just asked, that's all. Have you?
No, he's been moved to Smithdown Road. He's out of our way.
What do you mean?
I'll get it. I'm going upstairs anyway.
All right.
All right. Hey, I think you better have a word with her.
I can't do it.
Well, you'll have to.
Well, you'll have to find someone else.
I'll just calm down with you, Trace.
You shouldn't have dumped this on me in the first place.
Look, everything will be all right. You don't need to worry about anything. Has anyone left a message on the answer machine here called Smith?
No, why?
Well, I left your number on this.
What's going on? Why are you so keen to have me do this wedding?
Because it's a favour that'll do you good and it'll do me good as well.
Has it got anything to do with this Smith fella?
Look, all you've got to do is worry about tomorrow, Tracy, all right?
Yeah, well, I'm terrified.
Everything will be all right, won't it? I'm just using your phone.
Hey, you shouldn't have pushed her into this, you know. She's been worried sick all day, do you know that?
Look, it's a good chance for her, Rod. She'll do all right. Hey, Rod, say you had a name, right? And you wanted to find out the address. How would the busies go about it?
Who are you trying to find?
Well, I'm just asking, you know.
First step would be CRO.
Criminal records?
Yeah. If he's had any previous, a doddle. Suppose your mystery man does.
Hey, Rod, could you do us a favour? Any chance of finding something out for us?
Forget it.
Oh, well, who's to know, eh?
I'd know, wouldn't I?
All right, kids. I'm just doing a quick fill-up, OK? And before you say anything, I'm doing the windows, because Sinbad hasn't been round for ages, has he?
Jimmy, this is a private conversation, if you don't mind.
One that has just ended. Hello? Mark? No. No, she's out at the moment, yeah? She won't be back till later. Yeah, I'll tell her you rang, yeah? All right, tell her, Mark.
Hey, Rod. Rod, come here, buddy. Tell him that I am welcome in this house, will you? Go on, tell him.
You're not. And neither are you.
Oh, that's nice. Do you hear what he's just said? Hey, he said I'm not welcome in this house.
As a visitor, yeah, not as a lodger.
Come on, Trace, I need a new place to live, don't I?
Well, don't think you're staying here.
Look, this house, it's falling apart. It needs a lick of paint out there, you know.
You've done the windows. That'll do me, Jim.
Oh, that's great, isn't it, eh? And what would our Billy have to say about all this, eh? He swans in here and uses this place like an hotel, and you won't even let your own uncle stay for a couple of weeks. Right, well, I'm going to see what our Billy's got to say about all this.
I'm not arguing about it, Jim.
Right. Well, you can just give us the window money then, can't you?
You haven't done the front.
So, I'm not going to do them.
Keep the change.
It's all your fault, this, you. You love it, don't you, eh, stirring it up?
Who's that on the phone? Was it Barbara about the wedding?
No, only Tomo.
Hours ago,
He goes to Jess Club on a Wednesday.
even when it's his girlfriend's birthday party.
His mum said he wasn't in. He's bound to be there. Come on.
I don't like the sound of this.
You'll be invited and all, you know.
It's scabbing an invite. I don't know his mum and dad. I don't even know Sarah.
It's a party, you soon will.
If he'd got us an invite, he would have contacted you by now. It's obvious. He doesn't want us to come.
It was his idea. Oh, come on. But I've been looking for you.
Bad news about the party, mate. I'm sorry, but Amar just wants no like relatives and friends to go.
Yeah, it's okay.
Sorry about that, Paula, but Mum's a bit strict, a bit old-fashioned, like.
It's all right, Brian.
Hey, do you reckon these would be a good present for her? I mean, I only know her yet.
Yeah?
Couldn't wrap them for us, could you?
Yeah, I'll give us some. Well, haven't you got any sellotape?
Oh, no.
You'll have to do them yourself then.
She'll probably finish with me if I do them.
How many's going to the do?
Well, I don't know.
Drink our share, eh?
I'll do that, mate. Anyway, yeah, it's off for the offer. I'll see you soon.
Yeah,
Ta-ra.
Told you we wouldn't be wanted.
Yeah, well, what do you want to do?
You never noticed?
You're kidding. Oh, God, tell me you're joking.
Look, he's had enough complaints. It was time to do something.
You'll never get away with it.
I've told him.
What are you going to say?
Well, nothing. I mean, what can he prove?
The van's there.
Is it?
You know what he's like. He'll be round straight away.
Time he weren't here. Shall we go out for dinner?
Already fixed. I got Mum to ask us for supper.
Brilliant. What time?
When we're ready.
We're ready. Margaret, we're going to Patricia's mother's for dinner.
You going out?
Well, we can't eat in this mess.
I know, but,
We'll take Thomas with us, so you've got the night off.
it's not my usual night off.
Oh, you get an extra one this week.
And, as you've both worked so very hard, I thought I'd treat you to a takeaway dinner.
Oh, great. Thanks, Max.
There's no need, Max. I mean, Kieran gets his tea at his lodgings, don't you?
No, go on, you've earned it. I tell you what, you could try this takeaway pizza place we tried the other week. It's good, isn't it? All right?
Right.
Well, I'll go and get changed. Can you phone Mum? Tell her we're on our way.
Right.
You got something new for the do after?
Well, when have I had time to go shopping? I've wasted all this afternoon trying to find help.
Oh, don't worry, Evan, I'll be all right.
Well, you keep saying that. You don't know anything about it.
I know when someone's getting wound up over nothing.
Yeah, well, I think I've got a right to be wound up.
I'll tell you what, then, should we go out for a drink or something like that?
I'm going out again.
Oh, who with the busy?
His name's Mark.
Still going, is he?
I've got 2 appointments for PMs.
Hope you've cancelled all your appointments for tomorrow, Trace.
Yes, I have, and they didn't like that either. Did you realise I could lose them?
He's not in.
Oh, it's all right. I've only come for me money.
Rod's paid him.
What's he doing paying him for? It's my round.
Look, we'll sort it out with Jimmy, all right?
Oh, yeah. Well, how am I going to get it off him?
Oh, look, she's not paying again.
Oh, come on, Trace. Listen, he's your uncle, isn't he? You've got more chance of getting it off him than I have, haven't you?
No.
Oh, come on, Trace. Fair's fair. Why don't you give us a break?
No!
All right. Sorry I upset you.
Look, get off with you, Sinbad.
All right,
Look, just get your ladder and get off, all right, mate? He's all right, really, you know. Just ignore him.
It's not him, it's you.
How do you mean?
Well, it's going to be like this forever, isn't it? You pushing me, asking me to do favours, trying to make me feel guilty about the baby.
The baby? This has got nothing to do with a baby. Tracy, I need you to do this favour for me. Look, if you do this for us, I'll never ask for anything again.
All right, Ron, win the money, mate. 250.
Mine, 250. Where's my stuff?
What stuff?
The stuff that was on my garden before I went out for Savvy.
Well, I don't know.
I saw you and Corky hanging around there before you and I it up.
You ain't?
Oh, yes, you were. Come on, Sinbad. I don't know anybody else that deals in knock-off gear.
What do you mean, deals in knock-off gear? I don't deal in knock-off gear.
Oh, yeah? How about that fresh veg you bought off, remember?
Oh, well, I mean, apart from that.
And anyway, Jimmy's a prime suspect.
Well, why don't you see him about it?
Listen, Sinbad, I want that stuff back.
Ron, honest to God, cross me heart, mate, I haven't got it.
Has Jimmy got it?
No, I swear it.
You know something, you?
I don't.
Yes, you do.
Hey, hang on. Oh, Ron, what are you doing with them? Oh, come on, they're me living them.
Yeah, well, it looks like you're out of graft then, doesn't it?
Oh, Ron, look, I didn't see anything. Look, all I saw...
Come on, Sinbad, start talking.
All I saw was a council wagon taking some old kitchen stuff from next doors.
Right, we're off to the takeaway, Max.
Right, well, we'll probably be gone by the time we get back.
Thanks for the money.
Are you sure you don't want me to stop and look after Thomas?
No. His grandmother will be delighted to see him. You have some time to yourself. See you in the morning, Kieran. We'll crack that tomorrow, eh?
You sound like the proud father sending his daughter off on her first date.
Mind you, Margaret looks like she's going to a funeral. Still, could be useful. I mean, if he's going to be over here a lot, we might get more nights off. Especially if him and Margaret, you know...
On the other hand, we might have him haunting the place.
Well, he knows what he's doing when it comes to DIY. We'll be finished tomorrow night.
I'll fetch Thomas.
Where is he?
Do you mind?
Right, you, what have you done with my stuff?
Did I invite you in?
I'm not stupid. You had a council truck round here this afternoon picking up your rubbish.
So?
So you told him to clear my garden as well, didn't you?
Prove it.
Hey, are you saying you did it?
No, I said prove it.
You stole my stuff.
I haven't stolen anything.
Listen, you're out of get...
Don't you dare second violence in my house! I'll have you in court. Now get out!
Max, this has gone too far.
He asked for it. He had it coming.
God knows what he'll do to us now.
Wouldn't dare. No. If he wants a war, he can have one.
It's not my fault we couldn't go to Sarah's party, you know.
I'm not that bothered, honest. It just would have been a nice change, that's all.
Well, what you fancy?
If you wants to come, you choose.
Well, you'll moan if I pick something I like.
I won't.
Well, I read about number 5 in the paper. It's supposed to be good.
I'll do, yeah.
Something about an American who becomes king or something. Well, what do you think?
Yeah, it sounds fine, yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, fine. Come on.
A bland recipe for the undiscerning. Fast food TV. Its advocates, on the other hand, claim the soap to be in the tradition of the literary serial, dating back to Dickens and Thackeray. Who's correct?
What the hell do you think you're doing?
We've got the house to ourselves.
Just keep away from me.
Oh, come on, Mark.
I knew this had happened the minute we were left on our own. Just get out.
What?
I want you to leave.
Oh, just come here. You'll change your mind.
Just get your coat and go.
Why are you being like this?
Because we're finished, that's why.
I can't go. I've got work to do.
Just go. I said go.
What's up with you?
I can't stand you being near me. I can't stand being in the same room as you. Is that a good enough reason? Now just get out.
Your mum would go mad if she knew you treated me like this.
Oh, it's got nothing to do with her. Just get out. Just go. I mean it. Go.
Right, we'll have to stop for a quick tidy up. Margaret will be back soon, won't she? Hmm?
Are you going to work today, or what?
I'm waiting for the council to ring back.
Council? About what?
About him and his thieving. They promised me they'd make inquiries, then they said they'd ring back.
Oh, why did you just forget about it, Ron?
Because he had no right to do it, that's why, Dee.
I know the damage has been done.
Yeah, well, I'll have him.
There's no point winding yourself up over a few bits of junk.
Listen, that junk, as you call it, was worth money. My money. It wasn't all free, you know.
Well, then you can replace it.
That's not the point, is it? I want my stuff. And I want to prove that he was responsible for having it shifted in the first place. That's what the creep said, remember? Prove it.
So you keep saying.
Yeah. Well, I will get the proof, then I'll have him.
Oh, Ron, grow up. That's the kind of talk I expect from Mike, not from you.
Oh, listen, Dee, I don't care what you say. I'm going to prove it.
Well, while you're waiting, perhaps you can fill that hole in.
No chance.
Well, it's no good to us like that, is it?
I'm going to get that pond back, aren't I?
And what if you don't?
Well, then I'll get another one.
Why? And what with?
Still got the money from the developers.
If you think you're spending that on that stupid pond, you can just forget it. I mean, that's for the shop, remember?
What shop?
Aye, what shop? You'd be better off spending your time looking for new premises.
Yeah, but that's another principle, isn't it? I want those premises.
All set, are we?
I haven't slept all night.
I'll be the excitement, tonight.
I don't think it's funny. I feel like I'm getting married not doing the bride's hair. Anyway, it's all right for you. What if I don't get them all done in time?
Well, just make sure you do the bride's mother first. Look, in a few hours' time, Stacey, you wonder what you're worried about.
Well, I am worried. I should have cancelled days ago.
You still bothered about being on your own?
You know I am.
Are you sure about Nikki?
Yeah.
I reckon you should give her a call.
Well, maybe I should, but she's sacked and she probably wouldn't do it anyway.
Well, what about your old shop? What about getting one of the girls to go on the sick?
I've tried that. It's no good.
Oh, look, you'll be fine.
You know, you keep saying that. You do know half the things that can go wrong.
Stacey, you will be fine, all right? I've got to go.
Where are you going?
Well, I've got to get... Look, it's no use me staying. I can't help you out, can I?
I just thought you'd stay till it was time to go, that's all.
Oh, for God's sake, Stacey, you're not going to gas chamber, you know.
Well, just go then. Go on.
All right, see you to do tonight.
You're going?
Well, yeah. Well, when I phoned Sam before to tell him everything was all right with you, he invited me anyway. I've got to go, look.
I hope this isn't what it's all about, you know. You put me through this so that you can go to some poncy wedding do.
No, it isn't, Stacey. No, you'll be all right. You've got the address, haven't you?
Hey, Mick, have you seen a ponytail yet?
Sorry, Baz, nothing.
Well, keep looking for us, mate, all right?
All right. I haven't forgotten your offer.
What's all that about?
Wants me to find a man. He's got a ponytail and drives a white Toyota Sports.
A good-looking lad like that, he must be desperate. So what's it all about?
A debt, and a big one from what he said. Ponytail's done a runner on him. You ready to go now?
I'm ready.
I could have picked up some more fares in the time it's taken you to get organised.
Marcy will need the extra stock. Hope she can manage on her own.
I still don't know why we couldn't go and see Auntie Lou in the Aussie tonight.
No babysitter without Lou, is there?
Marcia could do it.
She's going out. It just shows how much we rely on Lou.
I know, but I still think we could talk about it first.
Having her to stay for a couple of weeks, the least we can do.
Well, where's she going to sleep?
Let's agree she stays first.
Well, where?
Are we agreed?
All right. It's like you say, it's the least we can do. She won't come, though. You know what she's like. She needs her independence.
Just leave it to me.
You won't have it.
I'll see to that.
So how long before everything's straight, then?
By the time Patricia and I get back off this murder break.
Is it really like one of these Agatha Christie type things?
You know these advertising types. I mean, everything has to have a theme, even work. It has to be something different.
Sorry I'm late, Max. Had to collect my wages.
That's all right.
What are you doing here?
Job's not finished. One more mix should do it.
Yeah, fine. Oh, dear. You two aren't very friendly this morning.
I know this sounds really terrible, Max, but can you tell him to leave?
Leave?
I can't stand him being here.
I thought he's an old friend.
He's an old boyfriend. We finished before I came here and well, I told him last week I didn't want to see him again.
I see.
Well, the thing is, last night when you and Patricia were out, he tried it on.
Oh, Margaret, I am sorry. I'm leaving you two alone as well.
It's terrible. He keeps wanting to go back with me.
Yeah, he hasn't hit you at all.
No, but he won't take no for an answer. I really do feel uncomfortable with him here. I tried to tell you and Patricia, but please, will you tell him to leave?
Oh. Hello, love.
How do you feel today?
Oh, not so bad. Nothing for you.
You look tired.
Hey, I've come to cheer her up, you know.
Well, she does.
If that's your way of saying I'm coming to stay with you, I'm not having it.
It'll do you good. We don't keep an eye on you if we don't.
Angela, and the flat downstairs, she came last night. She said she'd give me a hand.
And she couldn't even look after herself. Never mind somebody else. No, Lou, you'll be better at ours.
It's not fair to you two.
We both agreed.
But Angie will be coming in once a day.
That's not enough. And anyway, she works shifts now. That's no good.
Yes, but you two are working as well.
Mick can come home whenever he likes. He's his own boss.
No, he can't. He's got enough to do feeding you and looking after the kids without a nursemaid in me.
Wouldn't be a problem.
Kieran, I've been having a word with Margaret, or rather, she's been having a word with me.
She said something about me.
Well,
What she said?
I think you know. Look, I don't exactly know how to put this.
She's told you to kick me out, hasn't she?
Not in so many words.
I knew she was going to do this.
Look, Kieran, Margaret lives here. She's part of the family as well as an employee.
I'll be all right if she went with me.
She tells me that you finished when she came out here.
Only because she got this job. I wanted to get engaged. I still do.
No, it must be hard, but look, let's face it, if she's not interested, then there's no future in it, is there?
She won't give it a chance.
Oh, come on. I mean, there's lots of girls out there. You're bound to meet somebody with all the travelling you do.
I don't want other girls. It's her I want. I still do. Just let me stay till weekend.
I'm sorry, Kieran, but not after this.
Oh, you can.
I can't. Look, I've got to respect Margaret's wishes in this. She says she feels very uncomfortable having you here.
Well, will you let me come around now and again? I mean, I'm going to be in Liverpool a few months, like.
I don't think that'd be a very good idea, would it? I mean, all right, if she changes the way she feels about you, then... Look, forget about the rest of the job. How much do I owe you?
Pay me to go, are you?
Oh, no, it's not that. Go on.
I knew you'd do this.
I'm sorry.
if you'd like to wash before you go, you're welcome.
I'll say ta-ra then.
Yeah, bye. Oh, Margaret. Are you all right?
How are the kids? Is Gemma's cough better?
She's fine, thanks, Auntie.
She misses you.
Did they bring a card?
Oh, God, nearly forgotten. It's from the both of them. Oh, that's nice. Very good. I can't read it without my glasses, though.
I'll tell you.
Aye.
This is our house, and there's a message inside. Get well soon, Auntie Lou, and come and stay at our house.
Let's have a proper look. This isn't Leo's writing.
No, it's Jen's.
James?
Leo's teaching her. He wrote it, and she copied it.
Writes just like her mum, doesn't she? You must be serious about having me.
You're better now.
Yeah. I just feel so rotten.
Should be me feeling rotten putting you in that position.
Bet he goes to see my mum this weekend.
Will he?
His mum and dad know mine, you see. We've known each other since primary school. He just lives a couple of streets away from me.
Childhood sweethearts, eh?
Sounds dead corny, doesn't it? His mum always sort of, expected us to get engaged. She was always, making hints about it. I was too young to know what I wanted. Just sort of drifted along.
Well, he's got the message now. Mind you, wouldn't have minded him finishing off.
I can help, yeah?
Do you think that's Kieran? What, do you want me to?
No, I'll do it. Hello? Household refuse. I'm sorry, he's gone away for a few days. I'll tell him you rang. Bye.
I'll be camped, making a few phone calls.
You're stupid, you two fighting like this.
He started it.
You won't get done, will you?
Done? Huh. I'll get a medal, more like. Whip round from everyone in the close.
You mad you are, Max Barnum. Come on, we best get finished before Patricia gets home.
Just thought I'd nip back, see how things are going.
Actually, I was just phoning to cancel.
Who are you phoning, Trace?
I was phoning Sam Bishop. I can't do it, Barry.
Trace, you can't do that. You'll blow it.
Well, look at me. I'm a nervous wreck.
Well, just calm down. I keep on telling you that.
Just call him and tell him.
No. I've got a little surprise for you. Just hang on.
Just call him.
No. Got someone to give you a hand.
What's she doing here?
Well, you wouldn't ask her. So, thought I would. You can do it now, can't you?
How did it go then? Sarah's party?
Oh, it was great. I'm wrecked. Didn't get in till 2 o'clock.
It was a good do then. Were there many there?
Oh, about 20 odd, but it was a good atmosphere, The dad's great. There was lots to drink and that.
Hope you drank our share.
Too right, yeah. Listen, I'm sorry you and Jeff couldn't come.
Did she like her party?
Yeah, she loved them. She's mad about chocolate and I didn't even know.
What did you get off her mum and dad?
A MIDI system.
Plenty of music, eh?
Yeah.
Right. Well, what's she into?
How do you mean?
Music.
Oh, all kinds, rap and that.
Look, there was no cheese and onion, so I've got your tuna. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah, thanks. Brian's just telling me what to do.
Oh, yeah. Look, you can have half of my ham if you want.
Listen, I'm gonna have to get off. I've left my bag in D-block, so I'll see you soon.
Bye, see ya.
He seems really nervous.
Do you want half of this or what?
Oh, no, tuna's fine, thanks. Your mate hasn't got a girlfriend.
What?
Something just doesn't seem right. I mean, he didn't know straight off what her mum and dad had got her for her birthday.
He was pevied. Of course he can't remember.
Oh, it's been obvious from the start if you think about it. I mean, every time we get a chance to see this Sarah, it never happens. I mean, how many times have we been going out in a foursome and who always cancels?
She's a nurse. She works night shifts a lot.
She still gets time off. We'd have seen her sometime. Think about it.
You're talking soft.
He's making it all up. This Sarah's just a fairy story.
You're talking as if he's mad now or something.
No, I'm not. It's just that I don't know anything about her except what he's told us, and neither do you.
That's rubbish.
You haven't seen her?
I have.
Well,
I told you the other week.
I didn't.
I told you I saw him in the chippy when you couldn't come out. Look, she's all right.
Are you sure?
Look, you're talking as if I'm mad now and know when I see someone's girlfriend. What do you think I am? He's me mate, you know.
I'm sorry. But you must admit, it does seem a bit weird, this invisible Sarah thing.
It seems weird to me. Do you want half of this?
Right, which one?
Either one. I can't really tell unless you wear them.
Well, I haven't got time for that.
I thought you used to picture dress ages ago.
Nah, didn't even want to do the job. I was going to get off before they do anyway.
Go away.
Yeah, I was just ringing to cancel when Barry turned up with you. I was really bottling out.
Well, you could have done it.
Nah, not a mirror, and I couldn't.
Well, you should have phoned when Barry came round to ours.
What do you mean?
Well, I wouldn't have bit your head off, would I?
No, hang on a minute. When did Barry go round to yours?
Monday, I think it was. Yeah, it was Monday because it was right in the middle of Meadowcroft Park.
What's he like? What did he say?
He said that you were too proud to ask me yourself, so he was asking me. Well, isn't that right?
Yeah, sort of.
Didn't you know Barry had been to ours?
No, I did not. He's had me sweating all week.
Oh, go ahead.
I was nearly in tears yesterday.
Well, I was going to phone, like, but I didn't know whether to or not.
Well, if I'd have had any sense, I would have phoned you myself. Do you still want to do it?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
The thing is, I couldn't take you back, like, permanently. It just wouldn't work.
Oh, that's all right. I've got a job at the Gyro.
Oh, have you?
The money's dead good, like, but it's a bit boring.
Well, thanks for coming anyway. So, which one for society hairdresser?
That one.
You sure?
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe it's the go-to.
So how's it going, girls? Had a nice little chat, have we?
Actually, we're not doing it.
Don't believe yous.
What if we started fighting?
I knew you wouldn't.
Yeah, well, I'll get you back some other time.
All right.
Get that stuff for us, will ya?
Oh, I'll get it. Hello? Oh, Mark. How you doing? Yeah, just hold on a minute. I'll see if she's available. Trace! It's Tom Cruise. Oh, no, it's that fella you're courting.
Oh, well, tell him I'm too busy to talk to him.
Are we playing out together?
Just tell him, all right?
Okay. Hello, Mark. She's far too busy to talk to you at the moment. No, you won't be able to see her after either. She's going out all night. She probably won't be back till about 2 or something like that. She's going out with me. To a party. A wedding party. Ta-da.
Get the bus!
Dunno. What's wrong? Still got an hangover? Hangover? Oh, no, that's gone, that now. You know this girlfriend of yours? If I was you, I'd dump her. Don't you reckon?
I've been thinking about that all day.
You're just not your normal self. I mean, you haven't been in ages. You're just not like you used to be.
I've been thinking about that too, yeah.
It's getting a bit heavy, isn't it?
Well, yeah. I mean, she wants to see me all the time, and it's getting a bit of a drag. I mean, there's a revision to do, and I never see anyone anymore. I mean, it's stupid being with the girl every night, isn't it? Oh, no, nothing against you and Paula. Like, I mean, well, it's all right for you, isn't it? She doesn't want to see it every night.
Well, yeah, I mean, I only see her a couple of times a week. I mean, the rest of the time's my own.
I just miss going out with the boys, you know. Oh, I think she'd be all right about it, well. She's gonna have to be all right, isn't she? Gonna finish with it, and that's that.
Tonight?
Might as well do it now.
I was gonna say if you wanted to come and watch training then.
Oh, why? What time?
Well, about 6:30 by the bus stop by half.
Right, well, if I'm a bit late, I can catch you up. I mean, she might get upset, you know. I can't just go in and tell her that's it, can I?
Oh, yeah, catch you up whenever you want.
Oh, well, it won't be that late. I might be on time, you know.
Whatever.
Oh, 6 then, eh? We can go into town, get a burger or something.
Oh, yeah, nice one, yeah.
I'm glad I finished with it.
So am I. I think it's for the best.
Half 6, mate.
All right. 6:30, remember?
Poor kid, was she upset?
More relieved than anything.
Yeah, I thought she was a bit sharp with him. I'll have a chat with her later.
Yeah, shame, though. Nearly got the plastering finished.
That's terrible.
Oh, by the way, Jeffrey phoned and the kitchen fitters start on Monday.
Did he mention a job?
No, not yet.
Did you ask him?
Well, no, I didn't.
Oh, honestly.
Well, look, now, I can't hassle him all the time, can I?
Well, maybe your return to the boring electricity company will revive your lost ambition.
What?
Well, if this lot's finished, you can go back tomorrow. Oh, come on, Max. Well, the least you could do is go job hunting. This skiving's shameless. And you'll be away with me for 3 days next week on the murder thingy.
Suppose I can handle just one whole day. You know, it's a pity your colleagues are going on this trip.
Yeah, mind you. Don't really much care who I go away with, so long as I get away.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Well, I didn't mean it like that. You know I didn't. But just think, eh? No phone calls, no commuting, no cleaning for 3 whole days.
No electricity company. Right. Fancy a trip to the tip?
All right, love.
Hiya. The man from the council was just on the phone.
Oh, good.
No, he's gone.
Well, did he say anything about my stuff?
He thinks it was buried last night.
Buried? What do you mean, buried?
It was a bit quick, wasn't it?
Well, did he say anything about compensation? Well, come on, Dee, did he?
Well, as far as he's concerned, it was picked up in the normal way from number 7 Brookside Close.
Number 7? Proof.
Oh, Ron, he wasn't sure because Mr. Farner's been away for a couple of days.
Oh, he's been away for a couple of days, has he? Oh. You don't lie, little chop.
Oh, Ron, just leave it.
Excuse me. I've got you now. I can prove it. I've got proof that you sent my stuff to the rubbish tip. I've had the council on and they've confirmed it.
Nothing to do with me.
Oh, no, it wouldn't be, would it? Hey, nothing to do with you, of course. You've gone away for a couple of days. You had your missus lying for you as well now, have you?
Just watch what you're saying.
Come on, Ron, leave it now.
What, let this lying little jumped-up ponce get away with it? No chance. Listen, Farnham, I want compensation or you're in trouble.
Get no compensation from me.
Listen,
don't you touch me. Harvey done for assault. Now, I've warned you.
What? Max, what's going on?
I've only got proof, haven't I, that he told the council to take my stuff away. And I want compensation.
He hasn't got any proof.
Oh, yes, I have. It was picked up by the request of Farnham, 7 Brookside Close. Only Farnham seems to have done a bunk, doesn't he? Gone away for a few days. Too flaming scared to own up to what he's done, more
What
like.
are you talking about?
Oh, get this. Too stuck up half the time to speak, but when it comes to telling lies to cover for this lying little...
Don't you dare accuse me of lying when I've done no such thing. I think you'd better get your husband out of here.
Well, it's funny that the council said it was his wife that told them he'd gone away.
It doesn't matter what the council said. Even if I did have your rubbish collected, you haven't got any proof.
I've got the proof.
All right, then go on, take me to court.
Listen, Farnham.
Get him out. Look, it'll be him in court, not me.
Leave him. Get, Ron, stop it!
Self-defense. You saw it, didn't you? You saw it.
There's no need for that.
He started it.
No, you started it. You should have left our things alone.
He's been warned enough times. Somebody had to do something.
I'll have you for this, Farnham. And you, Lady Muck.
telling you, we're finished with these. You've asked for it, you have.
Just go in the house, Ron.
You bloody asked for it now, Farnham.
Demolition explosions galore coming up next in Life, Camera, Action.
Easter eggs.
Well, you've got to be the bargain of the year, haven't you? The dead sheep and all. But that's me, isn't it? I'm a sucker for letting a mate have a bargain.
Are you not calling me a mate?
Well, of course you are. Listen, you sure your Jimmy's not in?
I would have noticed him, I'm sure.
Oh, well, tell him I called, will you?
How come you don't know where he is anyway if you two live together?
We don't live together.
You do?
Well, not as such. I mean, we don't advertise it, do we?
Frightened of what people might think of your masculinity?
Patricia and Max just arrived. Enjoy your stay.
So, who's going to be the first victim, then?
You better ask her.
Oh, come on, you can tell us. Don't ask me, I'm just the receptionist.
Everything all right?
Yeah, fine, yourselves.
Looking forward to an interesting couple of days. Ah, here she comes now, bang on time as usual.
Who?
Susan Robinson from Smith, Files and Mulvaney.
Smith, Files and Mulvaney are one of our competitors, Patricia.
Yeah, thanks, Alex. I do know that. I just don't know Susan Robinson.
Yeah, she's just joined them from overseas, and I'd like her to join us. She's a bit special and needs keeping sweet. The London boys and girls would love to headhunt her from under our noses.
Who invited her?
I did. She's a very capable, but possibly difficult lady.
Well, good luck.
No, don't go. I'd like you to meet her. Susan, good to see you again.
Good to see a human being again after all this time. Whew, I've been traveling for 5 hours to get to the middle of nowhere. This place makes Death Valley seem like Las Vegas. Paul, you promised me a fun break.
And I'm sure it will be. I'm sorry you had a bad journey. Can I introduce you to some of my colleagues?
Oh, later. Right now, I just need a bath and a phone call to civilization. There are phones here, I hope.
Of course.
I must talk to you. You said you'd finished with him. You'd never speak to him again. Now I find you on the phone to him. Well, if I can't have you, nobody will.
Look,
Let's just have a drink, talk about it.
I said I'd give him up and I meant it, but I can't help it if he keeps phoning me. He's threatening to do all sorts if I don't see him again. What am I supposed to do, David?
That's all I need. Staff problems.
It's all part of the murder break setup. Should be fun.
Depends what you call fun. Somebody show me my suite.
I'm afraid it's just a room, but it's the best in the hotel.
Meaning it has a roof, I suppose.
He wants me back, Mr. Hughes, and I think that might be best all round.
Miss Worthing, please. One last drink. He's not the man for you.
Oh, my God. I left Philadelphia for this.
Thanks. I hate me dad. No, you don't.
I do.
Well, you shouldn't say it.
Why not when I mean it? He treats me like a kid.
Well, you are to him.
I'm not though, I'm a woman. Yeah, honestly, right. He still goes on to me about what time I come in. I'm 19 and he still waits up for me. I mean, he's down the pub till all hours at night. God, you're dead lucky having this house to yourself.
Oh, great, yeah. Your mum and dad are both divorced and they both got off and left me. Oh, yeah, they have, haven't they? Anyway, the house is more like a refugee camp at times. With my Uncle Jimmy, me nan, Barry.
I know, yeah, but they don't live here, do they? And there's no one to clock you in and out.
Yeah, and there's no one to pay the mortgage, there's no one to cook the meals, and there's no one to do the cleaning either.
I thought your Rod paid the mortgage.
He pays his off. I do more than my fair share of the cleaning.
Do you still, need a lodge? I mean, a proper lodger with a rent book and that?
Who?
Me.
Do you think that'd be a good idea, Nicky?
Yeah, it's brilliant. I'd pay a third of the mortgage, I'd do my fair share of the housework, and I'd always be here if the odd hairdressing job came up, like that wedding.
I thought you were fed up with hairdressing.
Well, I am. And that's why I got a job at the Gyro. But, I mean, the odd special occasion would be great. And we worked really well together. What's his name? Barry's mate, that Sam Bishop fella. His family were made up with us. So, what do you think?
Well, I'll have to ask our Rod.
Oh, you can talk him into it.
What would your dad say anyway?
He'd go mad.
You're wicked, you.
There's something else I've got to tell you, but I can't tell you just yet.
Nicky, it's not worse than someone saying that and not telling you. What is it?
I can't tell you, but if it happens, I'll have a lot of laughs. Just like the ones that we'll have when I move in.
If you move in.
Oh, you know it's a good idea.
No, I don't.
But you mean Bessie mate?
Exactly. And I want us to stay that way. Don't think it's a good idea, mates living together.
Oh, of course it is. And we can always move out if it doesn't work out. Look, let's give it a try, right? I know you'll tell me if it doesn't work. I mean, you sacked me easily enough, so putting me on the streets isn't going to be difficult for you, is it?
Somebody will die tonight.
Why? Has Paul organised it?
Oh, he came with a reputation for practical jokes, elaborate practical jokes.
Yeah, but what about this, what's her name? Susan Robinson. She doesn't seem the type to have that sort of sense of humour.
I don't know.
Well, she's a very unpleasant woman. Why do people keep fawning over her like that?
Perhaps Paul knows her very well, trying to headhunt her in his own special way.
Yo, can I have a dry martini?
Right away, madam.
Hello. Recovered from your journey. I shall carry that journey to retirement and past. When I say dry, I mean dry.
Yes, madam. How's the room?
Small. Everything here's so small. I mean, back in the States, we have hotels that are so big that by the time you've checked in and walked to your room, you already owe them for the first day.
I hope she's the first victim.
Shh. Hey, this drink's not bad. Not bad at all. What did you say your names were again?
Max and Patricia Farman.
Right. The last time I saw you was on the shores.
What shores?
I'll have another dry martini, Marge.
Hey, Ron, these are gear days, you know. They used to have one of these in the home where I grew up.
Sinbad, I couldn't care less if you were brought up by the wolves in Chilwell Woods. I am not buying any Owly stills.
I'm just saying it's worth a few bob, this, you know.
Well, really? How much do you reckon, like?
That's got to be worth 10 or 15 quid. I'll tell you what, do you want to see how much I can get for it?
Oh, would you?
Anything for a mate. Well, I'll tell you what, it's definitely worth a tenner. So, I'll get that, and I don't want anything.
I'd say it's worth at least 50, and you're definitely getting nothing out of it.
Margaret. Hiya. You don't know walk fast.
I know. So being used to Phil's back home, you know.
How are you? Great, and you? Yeah. Anywhere from Kieran? Oh, he's long gone out. The cheek of him just turning up like that. Yeah, well, you were right to throw him out, you know. I mean, you must have been terrified. Well, I was more mad than anything. You here to see your mum and dad? Just me mum, my dad's still away.
All right, girls.
Listen, if you really want help, can you get me one of these? I thought I had another one, but I can't find it.
Oh, what's the job?
Wait and see. Can you get me one within the hour?
Yeah, I'll sort you one out. Hey, you should have said if you're doing a bit of building, you know. I'm a dab hand and I'm cheap and all.
Tell you what, if you get me one of these for nothing, and I'll see if I can afford a labourer.
A labourer? I'm a tradesman, mate.
Sinbad, I cannot afford a tradesman. I might just be able to afford a labourer.
All right, I'll labour for you for £4 an hour.
Give you the tenner, job and finish.
A tenner? What is the job?
I'll tell you when you got the hammer going. Sinbad.
Thank you.
Come on. Oh, come on.
Hi, Frank.
Sinbad.
Been anywhere nice, mate?
Europe.
I went there once. I didn't like the toilets.
Yeah?
So don't you mind being in the house on your own, then? I'm not on my own, Emma. I've got the blokeman in the kitchen and I've got Thomas. Well, he's hardly likely to defend you from a mad attacker. Well, when he's not asleep, he could throw up all over him. He's very good at that. Most men would run a mile. No, I like a bit of peace and quiet. I wouldn't like it. I mean, I don't even like it when Tim's out on a Monday playing bowls. He plays bowls? Yeah, only on a Monday. He plays for the local pub. Bowls? Yeah, what's wrong with that? It's a bit of an old man's game, isn't it? Of course it isn't. It's the only time he goes out without me. Well, not that we go out that much. Does he wear a flat cap and smoke a pipe? Of course he doesn't. Bet he does when he plays bowls. He would round over us. Yeah, but we're not in woolly backland now, are we, Margaret? I mean, we're in the city. There's a lot of students and yuppies play for Tim's team. Like he says, play properly. It's a highly skilled, complex game. Still not talking to your dad at all, then? He knows where I am if he wants to talk. Well, you know where he is now. He's just come home. He's got to accept the situation. I mean, he can be so immature. But, like Tim says, we've got to give them time to adjust. Weren't you bothered about Kieran coming round when the farms were away? Oh, no. I've well seen him off. Yeah, and he is a bit young, though, isn't he? I mean, you don't know what they're going to do at that age. Well, he might be a bit young, but at least he's unpredictable. What do you mean? Nothing. No, come on, you must have meant something. He is young, isn't he? I mean, he's our age. And all right, he might be a bit off his head at times, but at least he don't play bowls every Monday night. I mean, that'd really do me head in, someone being so much in a rut. He isn't in a rut. I mean, some weeks he don't even have a game. What are you laughing at? Nothing, I'm sorry. There's a lot to be said for fixed routine, you know. Yeah. Look, why don't you talk to your dad? I can't go and talk to him. I mean, it'd be like admitting I was wrong. Well, he's probably thinking that if he came to you, it'd be like admitting you were right. But I am right.
But I thought you might have been in touch.
It's not always that easy, you know.
I know, but under the circumstances, I thought you'd have been in touch to tell me how you got on when you went round to our Sammy's.
It isn't Sammy's. This is our Sammy's.
Weren't they in when you called?
I didn't go. I know I said I would, and I had every intentions when I left there, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I even drove to the bottom of the road.
Frank, how could you get so close and not speak to her?
Because I was going away for a while, and I didn't want to go in there and have a big row with her. All right, Mick.
Yeah, no thanks to you, though, Frank.
What?
The break-in. You're supposed to be my key witness.
Oh, yeah, you've been to court, yeah?
Yeah, and found not guilty, as it should have been.
So it worked out all right, then?
It could have worked out the other way, you know. I could have been banged up in jail for a couple of years. I was relying on you, Frank.
Hang on, Mick. Frank told me he didn't really say anything that night.
Just stay out of it, Chris.
I mean, you could have left me a note or something. You were my only hope.
To perjure himself.
To do the decent thing.
Hang on, Mick. Mick, it's not my fault I've got to go away in a hurry. I've got to go where the job takes me.
Yeah, well, it's nice to know who I can rely on and who I can't. Thanks for nothing, Frank.
Listen, Mick, if you'd have got done, I would have went down a cop shop today, wouldn't I?
A bit late then, eh? I mean, I don't know, do I? For all I know, you could have left me to rot in jail.
But you weren't found guilty, were you?
Hey, Frank, if you ever need a favour, you know not to ask.
Mick!
You would have perjured yourself for somebody you hardly know, and that's the thanks you would have got.
That's not logical.
What isn't?
If I'd have been here, been his witness, that wouldn't be his attitude. He'd have bought me a pint.
You could have both ended up in jail. You for perjury.
But I didn't do it, did I?
No, but you wanted to, didn't you?
Yeah. I'm going for the car.
You doing? How long can this go on for? Until my dad realises I'm staying with Tim forever. You still go and see Mum? No. I think I'll leave it for now. You should have brought Tim with you. I was going to, but it's his boat. Well, you come round with me tomorrow.
What can I do for you?
You can apologise to my husband.
What? Me apologise to him?
Mick, he's just arrived back from 3 weeks non-stop driving across Europe. We've got our own problems at the moment. He's got a lot on his mind, but you know, if possible, he'd have gone to court for you and perjured himself. You know he didn't really see anything that night, but he would have said he had because he knows that's the real justice of it. It's not his fault he had to go away.
All right. But you can understand me kicking off, can't you?
Yeah, I can understand.
I'll call in later when he's back.
Oh, thanks, Mick. It's a small close and a short life.
Okay, you've got me.
Thanks, Mick.
See you later.
Hello, Max. All alone? Oh, temporarily. Patricia's phoning home to see how Thomas is.
Oh, your son?
Yes, he's nearly 2.
Oh, and he can answer the phone. Smart kid.
We have a nanny.
How many kids have you got?
Just the one, with Patricia.
What do you do? Run a stud farm?
Patricia's my second wife.
And how many wives do you plan having, Max?
I'm very happy with Patricia.
Mine's a dry martini, Alex. Why don't you get with you one? You have the most gorgeous blue eyes. Do you know?
Well, people do tell me that they're blue, yes.
Come to bed eyes?
I think we'd better join the others, don't you?
All right. I was just telling your husband what come-to-bed eyes he has. Really? And I believe you're his second wife?
Yes, it cropped up in conversation when I said you were phoning to see how Thomas was. How is he?
Fine. Nice to see you're enjoying yourself.
Yes. Well, if you'll excuse me, I just...
Have you met the lot from the London office yet?
No, not yet.
Come along, I'll introduce you before they introduce themselves.
So what's it all about then, Alex?
Universe, meaning of life and all that.
This little jaunt hurt.
Honestly don't know. I honestly don't know.
Well, she's got fangs into someone else, has she? Keep her away from me.
I'm told she's a very important woman.
Max is a very important husband.
Business trip, Patricia. Let's not forget that. Paul's keen to get her onto the team.
OK, Mr. Bishop. Well, I'll tell him when I see him. Right, 4 o'clock at Arnold's. Oh, thanks. Well, she's here, actually. I'll tell her. OK, I'll tell him as soon as I see him. OK, thanks. Bye. I forgot to tell you that I'm a message leaving service as well as everything else.
God, that was a fantastic house, that, wasn't it? You must be well minted.
So what's he doing with Barry, then? I really don't know. Oh, he was made up with the way we did everyone's hair at the wedding, anyway.
You see, we work well together. You need my help. Why do you have to ask your Rod if I can move in if you pay half the bills?
Because it's only polite when you share a house with someone, isn't it?
Oh, but you will ask him, though, won't you?
Yeah, of course I will. I really can't see there being a problem anyway, Nicky. Suppose you're staying for your tea?
Yes. I'll tell you what, we'll make it together. A special one, just to show your Rod what the future holds in store for him.
Hey, I'd stop it now if I were you, or he'll have you washing his socks.
Ugh. I bet it's that Sharon Worthing.
Yes, it is Sharon.
I mean, it's the first victim.
Yes, well, it's Saucy Susan that I'm worried about.
Don't worry, we'll lock the bedroom door tonight.
Sharon, I won't let you go.
Here we go.
Just one more of your favourite cocktails.
Oh, don't. Sharon's bound to be poisoned. There she goes.
No, no.
What the hell is going on?
Please, nobody move. Billy, you're not supposed to do that.
What the hell is going on?
Billy, what have you done? I'm very sorry, ladies and gentlemen. This wasn't planned. Sharon, you'll have to give me a hand here. Yes, I know, but Billy's hurt his leg. We'll have to call it off.
Will somebody please tell me what the hell is going on in this godforsaken pit of a hotel?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry about this. Can you call an ambulance? Bill, don't move. We'll soon have you sorted out. This was supposed to be a murder theme break, and it looks as though break is the operative word, because Billy here seems to have broken his leg, which was not supposed to happen. What was supposed to happen was for you all to guess the murderer of Sharon here, and the cook, and Inspector Brown of the Yard, who's booked in for tomorrow night. I really am David Hughes, but I'm not the hotel manager. Sharon, the receptionist, and Billy, the waiter, are in fact Sharon Jones and Billy Byron, two talented local actors.
I'm sorry about this. It's the first we've had that's gone wrong.
Yep, sorry, Bill. The ambulance is on its way. So, afraid we made rather a mess of it. And all I can offer you is my apologies. And a free bottle of wine per table. Fortunately, entertainment shouldn't be any problem because my sister runs the local choir. In fact, they're singing at Liverpool Cathedral on Sunday night as part of the commemoration ceremonies for the Battle of the Atlantic. So, enjoy your meals. Sorry.
Oh, thank God for that. At least we can relax now.
We don't know what the choir will be like.
Typical. I don't think you guys could organise a kiss in a brothel.
Oh, it could be worse. At least we got a lovely view from the bedroom window.
You're lucky. All I can see is hills and rolling countryside.
I'm sorry I was a bit hasty then, Frank. I really thought they were going to do me, you know. And I kept pinning all my hopes on having you in court to testify for me. I've got too much to lose, mate.
Don't worry about it, Mick. Listen, I understand your concern. I told you the same thing happened to me. But I would have stuck up for you. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, I know that, mate.
What are they doing over there?
Let's go and find out, eh?
I got it. Just a minute now. Just a bit. Just a bit. Whoa.
Hola, let's have a look.
How's that?
Yeah. All right.
All right, Nick.
Nick.
Right. It's a nice little welcome home present for Mad Max.
Amazing moments caught on film in life camera action after the break.
Wasn't that choir the pits?
I thought they were quite good. You did too, didn't you, Max?
Yes, I thought it made a refreshing change, and nobody got murdered.
Yeah, except a couple of songs. What about the guy who sang the solo in Bridge Over Troubled Waters?
Well, the manager did explain that he was allowed to sing that because he was so upset not being able to play Inspector Brown of the Yard today.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, this whole trip has been a waste of time. A shambles of organization. And if this is the best Paul Cunningham can come up with, well, then I'm afraid it's a bad sign for the future of your company.
I think that's a bit harsh. You can't blame Paul for what happened to the waiter, actor, whatever he was.
Billy Byron, leading amateur actor.
Along with Sharon.
The point is, you hire professionals to do the job. If an advertising agency can't hire the right people, why should people hire the advertising agency?
I think we should keep this in proportion. I mean, we're guests in a beautiful hotel in the heart of the countryside. I mean, the murder thing was just a little light relief, which unfortunately went wrong, but it's hardly the end of the world.
But it wouldn't happen at Smith, Fylde and Mulvaney.
I also think it's rather hard if our company's judged by the fact that a man had an unfortunate accident.
As far as I can see, this whole thing has been one big accident.
What a very unpleasant woman. What's the matter?
I don't know. Just something about her.
Hello? Hello? Sammy, is that you? Hello?
Ron, it's madness.
It's good, though, isn't it?
It's an eyesore.
I hope the Farnhams go mad about this. I don't care what anybody else in the close thinks either.
And what about me?
What about you?
Well, don't you care what I think?
Dee Dee, I'm doing this for you as well as myself and the rest of the family, you know. I'm saving you from the yuppie invasion.
It's making us into a laughingstock more life, and you'll have to take it down eventually.
Why?
Well, you haven't had permission to put it up in the first place, and Max Farnham will know about all those kind of regulations. You're wasting your time and effort, Ron.
Permission to put a fence up on my own land?
You sound like Glenn Ford. Ron, this is Brookside Close, not Texas.
Exactly. This is England, Dee, and an Englishman's home is his castle, and castles have to be defended.
Defended?
Yeah, defended. Defended against interfering neighbours like them next door. This is my right, you know, going back to the Magna Carta and Henry VIII.
King John. Henry VIII was 350 years after.
Exactly, but he preserved the traditions of Englishmen to defend their homes and rights, didn't he? Remember? This sceptred isle, this realm of kings, this little piece of heaven we call England. We shall fight them on the beaches. on the streets, on the lawns and the flower beds. They shall not pass.
You have finally gone off your head.
Yeah, well, this fence stays, and they stay on their own side of it.
It's ridiculous, and it'll have to come down.
All right, who's going to make me that?
The psychiatrist, the way you're going on.
All I ask is a little loyalty, dear.
Ron, all over Europe, walls are coming down, and you're putting a border up.
And don't forget, a united Germany means less sunbeds for the rest of us. Think about that.
Well, why are you wasting time and money doing that? You're not earning. Think of that.
Dee Dee, my principles come before monetary gains.
You have flipped, and you are making us into a laughing stock.
I love your fence. We need to send it around 2 hours and block them in completely.
Oh, Josie, don't encourage him.
This is Auntie Lou, Ron and Dee Dee Dixon.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Lou's just come out of hospital.
Hello, Lou.
She was staying with us for a while.
Oh, she's making such a fuss. I could manage at home, really I could.
Don't start. 3 flights of stairs and on your own. I'm having none of it. Done enough for us over the years. Bungalow's perfect for you. And we've got some good neighbours, despite the ones who live next door.
Say that again.
Hey, you look very well. See, you just come out of hospital.
Oh, I wasn't really ill. Just a little operation.
Ron has the mobile shop, which is very handy.
Yeah, we're hoping for permanent premises in the near future. That's if the builders find the money to finish the job.
That passage leads to the new shops. They're not open yet. When they are, Ron and Dee Dee take one over. But you can't wait, eh?
Yeah, I am looking forward to it. Almost as much as seeing Max and Patricia Farnham's face when they come home.
Let's get you tucked up in bed with a nice cup of tea.
I'm not going to bed, Josie. I've spent days and days in bed.
You'll do what you're told, and I'm going to do what the doctor told me. Rest and relaxation, so don't argue.
Josie, I could go home, you know. I hate putting you to all this inconvenience.
Come on, you.
See you again.
All right. Nice to meet you.
Pop over sometime for a cuppa. If you're lucky, Lou, do your tarot card reading.
All of us want to have a go at that.
She's brilliant.
Josie, she'll think I'm some kind of witch or something.
Rubbish. Honestly, Dee Dee, she's really good. Ask her about Accrington Stanley.
Who's he?
It's a football team.
We used to have this rent collector, Stanley from Accrington. Lou predicted his death to the very minute.
To the day, not the minute.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Well, she predicts good things as well. Told me Lee'll be a boy, Gemma be a girl, Mick and me get back together again.
Many times.
Hey! So come over. You might learn something to your advantage.
Like the Farnhams are moving.
Like you're in danger of growing up sometime. Hey, I'd love to come and have a try. What if you don't mind?
Oh, I don't mind, love. It'll pass the time.
Ta-ra! Bye now.
Bye, love. Perhaps we could get a discount if we go and see that psychiatrist together, eh? Tarot cards.
It's only a laugh.
Don't you be spending any money on that rubbish.
Oh, Josie, I can't stay here, love. I'm taking up all the room.
Nonsense. I'm glad to be of help at last. Now, you make yourself comfortable.
All right, love.
And I'll put the kettle on.
I must say, you've got it very nice.
Yeah, better than the flat, innit? God, you're so quiet around you. It took me ages to get used to. There's a lock on the bathroom door, so you won't have to sing.
I've had my lock fixed as well, cheeky.
I believe you. Now, you rest.
Are you sure Mick doesn't mind?
Of course he doesn't. And the kids are delighted.
Ah, well, if it's no trouble.
I'm not going to say it again.
Hey, why is that man building such a high fence?
Because the neighbours are a pain. Ron and Max, that's the neighbours. They had a fight last week. More of a push and a shove, really. There's a lot of bad feeling between them. Ron and Dee Dee are nice, though, aren't they?
They are. Well, Josie, I'm pleased you've settled in here. How's the stall going?
It's all right. Could do with picking up a bit, but mustn't grumble.
Never mind, love. I'll give you a hand when I'm fully recovered.
Would you?
Well, of course I will. I've always fancied working on a market stall.
Well, as long as your references are up to scratch, you got the job.
Oh, thanks very much. Hey, when will the neighbours see the new fence?
Oh, very soon, according to Margaret.
Who's that?
That's the nanny.
Oh, Nanny, eh? Very posh.
They're very grand. She reckons they're back tomorrow, so the fun should start then.
I can't wait.
It's a shame to have to go home, isn't it?
Oh, aren't you missing Thomas?
Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing him, all right, but it's nice to spend time together, just us two. Doesn't happen very often, does it?
No, perhaps we don't make it happen often enough. Used to find time before we were married.
The chances we used to date. I don't know. What was the name of that pub we used to meet in?
The afternoon meetings or the evening meetings?
Well, both.
Well, the afternoon was the Chilwell Abbey, and the evenings were the Victoria in Rain Hill. How could you forget? Hurt.
Oh, no, I remember where they were. I just can't remember the names. I was too terrified of us bumping into somebody who might recognise us.
Were you really that frightened?
I was terrified. Don't want to go through that again.
I should hope not. Especially not now we've got a new house and a lovely new kitchen to look forward to. Not to mention only one salary, and how the hell do we pay for it all?
You know, it's those hillbillies I'm not looking forward to seeing.
Never mind them now. It's lovely round here, isn't it?
Yeah. Reminds me of family holidays, you know. Fond memories of childhood and all that. Used to go to Anglesey when I was a kid. Visit an uncle's caravan.
But we'll be able to afford this year by the time we sorted the kitchen out. Has he still got the caravan?
No, he couldn't afford it. It's one of those sites where he had to renew the lease every few years. And you see, they had to pay direct to the owners, so they could charge what they liked. What a racket.
Fond memories, eh?
Yeah, it was great when I was a kid.
Patricia!
See one.
Oh, soon find out.
Patricia, we've been looking all over the place for you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realise we had to report our every move.
Whatever have you said to her?
Who?
Susan Robinson. She's packing after saying you've insulted her and Smith, Fowles and Mulvaney. She said you inferred that they only employed her because she encapsulates the minorities in one.
Why? What's she been saying?
She said you've insulted her professional integrity and said that Smith, Fowles and Mulvaney only employed her because she's a woman, black and American.
Oh, no, Patricia wouldn't say anything like that.
Don't worry, Max. Leave it with me. I'll deal with it.
Hello, love, you're home early.
Must have a change from school dinners.
Don't forget anything in, you know.
Oh, there's always something.
Yeah.
I called round at our Sammy's, but they weren't in.
Did you know?
It's all right, isn't it? Going round there, didn't I?
Yeah, of course it is. When did you last see her?
She was asking when you were home from your trip.
Trip? It's work, you know. How is she?
She's great. Seems really happy.
I'm glad she's happy.
Well, why don't you go round and see her then?
It's not as simple as that.
Why not?
Because there isn't, love, that's why.
He's nice, you know. I know he's old and that, but he looks after her.
I should hope he does.
Well, if you won't go round and see them, can they come round here?
No.
Why not?
Because it would look like I've changed my mind and that I approve of them living together, and I don't. I know I can't stop her, but I can't say I approve of it if I don't.
Is it because they're not married?
Well, it's not only that. Well, maybe it is. But it isn't just that.
Does it matter if he's so much older if he loves her and looks after her?
But it's because I love her that I can't condone what she's doing.
But we'll all leave home sometime.
Well, I know you will. And I hope you all live happily ever after. Now, do you want a cup of tea?
I'll make it later. I still think you should talk to our Sammy.
You'll understand when you're a parent.
It's like saying go and play with your dolls and never mind. Look, are you always going to worry about who I go out with? What if I brought a colour boy home?
I'm selfish. Maybe that's what it is. But it's a tough world out there, Katie. It really is. And any caring parent just wants the best and the easiest for the kids. I'm not racist. At least I don't think I am. But I wouldn't want any of you marrying coloured people.
Why not?
Because it complicates things. Because it's not a perfect world. And unless you're rich enough to rise above all that, you'll have problems. Big problems. I suppose what I'm trying to say is, I don't want to worry about you any more than I would normally. I want you to marry your own kind, your own age group, have kids, bills, and just the ordinary problems.
But like you say, it's not an ideal world, and our Sammy's fallen for an older man. It's a fact. Make the tea now, shall I?
It's a
good one, Lou.
Oh, Josie, I've got more reading here than the Central Library.
I just don't want you to be bored.
Not much chance of that with you about, is there?
Oh, sorry. Don't be peace and quiet.
No, love, it's just that I don't want you to keep worrying about me. I've caused you enough trouble as it is.
I'll nip out and let you have a rest. How's that?
Look, I don't want to drive you out of your own house, Josie. Only go if you have to.
Well, I'll get something for tea. What do you fancy?
Well, what would you have if I wasn't here?
Oh, I don't know. I can never think what to have. You decide. What do you have if you were at home?
Pasta.
Pasta?
Yeah, at the beginning of the week, I make a menu out, you see, and today would be pasta.
Aren't you organised?
Well, it's easy when you're on your own.
I start with indecision. Right, pasta it is then.
Yeah, but only if you want it.
That's a good idea.
What do you think, then?
You know what I think?
It's not bad now it's painted, though, is it?
It's still ridiculous.
Hiya. What's coming on, innit?
I'm glad to see somebody appreciates my talents.
Why didn't you paint something scenic instead of just the green and the red?
What do you mean?
Well, you got the green for the start. There could be the rolling countryside. Paint the top half blue for the sky. Add clouds and things. Look really peaceful, that.
Do you mean the red?
On the other side?
Oh, Ron, you've gone too far.
Not keen, eh?
They'll hit the roof, or more likely you when they see that monstrosity.
Yeah. It'll teach him to mess around with Ron Dixon, won't it?
It should have taught me years ago. Ron, you're going to have to take it down, because it's getting out of hand.
I will not.
You're behaving like a big, soft kid.
Yeah, well, no one pushes me around, not even Lord Farnham next door.
Is it business as usual, or have trading been suspended till this is finished?
If we've got it, Josie, you can buy it.
Pasta?
We've got it.
Keys.
It's open.
We'll probably end up in court because he's so stubborn.
They'll probably take the hint and all turn out amicably.
Hint? You call that a hint? Like going to hell and back over there. Oh, it's not funny, Josie. And what pasta do you want?
The easiest to cook, I suppose.
It's all the same. You just boil it.
And sorry for laughing.
It's all right. I laughed myself. It didn't affect me. We're going to have a fit. I just don't know how we're going to resolve it.
What do I owe you?
48.
Auntie Lou might know how it's going to turn out.
How's that?
The tarot cards. Come back with me and we'll ask her. Be a laugh. Give you time to cool down about Ron.
Does she like chocolate fingers?
Doesn't everybody?
I hope she comes back.
She's been gone a long time, and there can't be much in the local town for a woman like her to buy.
Wish someone would tell me what all the fuss was about.
Smith Files a Mulvaney and the firm's reputation. That's what the fuss is all about. She can make waves in the business.
Woman's clearly off her head.
You've said enough already, Patricia. Just apologise to her, that's all.
If she comes back.
Are your friends back?
Susan.
How's she look? Oh, tall, dark, handsome.
How's Thomas and Margaret and our new kitchen?
Oh, she's fine. She said something about them building something next door, but I said I didn't want to know. Don't even want to think about them.
Good.
Susan, good shop.
In this tiny little town, I was so mad I had to actually take time out to drive down there and walk around and around the place until I calmed down. I've only come back for my things and I'm getting back to civilization pronto.
Please, don't be dashing off. Patricia has something to say to you.
I do.
An apology.
Then you'd better be wearing knee pads, lady, because this had better be the best apology anybody ever gave.
Miss Robinson, I would apologise if I felt I had anything to apologise for.
Oh, no, a bad start, lady.
Why don't you just shut up and listen for once?
Patricia.
Oh, no, let her speak. But you can kiss goodbye me ever joining you, Paul.
You are one of the most obnoxious people I have ever met. You're a disgrace to your gender and to your country. You've ridden roughshod over everyone here from the moment you arrived. There's no excuse for the way you've treated people. Okay, the murder theme was a fiasco, but out of our control, and alternative entertainment was provided.
You can't possibly mean that choir.
But I can put up with your complaints, your ignorant behaviour, your crude bad jokes, even trying to seduce my husband.
Lady, If I wanted to seduce, I'd seduce, believe me.
I can put up with all that, and have done. I've cringed at the way my colleagues fawned over you, bowing and scraping, catering to your every whim. I've put up with all that. But I will not take being called a liar by you or anyone else. I have done nothing to offend you and have nothing whatsoever to apologize for.
Right on, Patricia. I knew you'd come through.
What?
That's my girl.
So what the hell is going on here?
Permit me to introduce Susan Robinson, a very talented actress from a theme break agency.
You mean you're not from Smith, Files and Mulvaney?
Brilliant, Alex.
And you knew all about this?
And the murder thing? All that?
Designed to throw you off your guard. We knew everybody would relax when the murder theme fell through, which was carefully orchestrated and well acted, I thought.
But why?
A test of character to see who could best handle an awkward client, who would just toady along and who would show some guts, and without jeopardizing the account, who had the potential to stand up to the client.
But she isn't a client, is she? Are you?
No, but I presented the same challenges. My brief on Paul was to find the strongest member of the team.
We had it down to 6 in the first hour and down to a short list of 2 before 8 o'clock last night.
Down to 2?
You weren't one of them. Sorry to put you through all this as well.
That's all right. I quite enjoyed it. I enjoyed it knowing that it was a test or whatever.
No hard feelings?
No.
I told you she was good, Susan. Tactful, but no pushover. Just what we need in the London office. They're very interested in you after what I've told them. You think about it, Patricia.
You haven't told me what it is I should be thinking about yet.
Let's have a little chat. They can promise you a good future.
Shall I buy you a drink?
Why not?
You are a born optimist. You have a strong, very strong sense of loyalty to the family.
You have to with Milo.
What's the past and the present? What about the future?
Bright. Definitely bright. But
What's the matter?
caution.
Is that a bad one?
Oh, it's just a warning. Your previous card was bright. This one, well, could be something to do with transport.
Oh, the Moby?
Well, it's never that specific.
You don't have another car, do you?
It's just a blip on the horizon. It's just a bit of news coming by car, probably.
Bad news?
What a weird way of headhunting.
Yeah, well, I'm afraid I work in another weird business. I think this is maybe an offer I can't refuse.
Contact Zet more like.
What?
London. We can't move down there.
You say it as if it were impossible.
Well, it is, virtually.
Max, he's offered me nearly double my salary plus a car.
Yes, but it's London.
Yes, Max, I have heard of it, and I've heard that a lot of people live there quite happily. They even speak the same language as we do.
Look, it was a very flattering offer, and you should be well pleased. It's not one you can take up.
Oh, and if you were made the same offer, would we still be saying it was impossible?
Well, I couldn't move down there either.
I've got commitments in the north. We both have.
And we both have careers and lives, and we should discuss all possibilities.
We are not moving down to London, and that's final.
Oh, that's your idea of a discussion, is it?
Oh, just be practical, will you? Why do you think Paul Cunningham is so keen for you to go?
He's keen for me to go because I'm a threat to him while I stay in the Northern office. I'm not stupid, Max. I know how these people operate. But it's a firm offer, and I think you should have enough respect for me and my career to take it seriously.
All right. Well, we'll talk about it later when we both calm down.
Cunning stunts and all manner of crazy doings caught on film in live camera action in just a moment.